Welcome to the Wealthy Continent channel, a channel dedicated to the great people and continent of Africa. Remember, it is not the place that defines the status of the people. Rather, it is the people that defines the status of a place. I'm going to be looking at a very important subject today, which is you are wired up. I am wired up for productivity and service. There's always an innate longing in each and every one of us to do better, to serve people. And when we talk about service, there are things that life has given to us, God has placed in our hands as free gift. I'm going to be looking at 7 things that you will always have with you. None of us is empty. There will be no time that you won't have these things with you. There will be no time that you will not have these gifts with you, irrespective of where you live. Whether you are in the continent or outside the continent, you are not empty. When we talk about service, our service is in 2 forms. We have service towards God and service towards men. But in this video, I'm not going to be talking about service towards God. I'm going to be talking about that in another video when the time comes. When we talk about service, what do we mean exactly? We mean doing something primarily for the benefit and goodwill of others. It means improving lives, transforming lives. It means adding value. It means changing things positively. It means bringing value to people, to their doorsteps. That is what service is. Now, for us to serve effectively, we must know the things that we have been given that will always be with us, no matter where we are. The first thing I want you to know is that you've been given life. If you are not alive, you won't be watching this video, and I would not be bringing out this content. Life is a gift given to you and I. We didn't do anything to have this gift of life, and we should be grateful. Anything that we're going to do, we require life to make things happen. The second thing we've been given is time. Irrespective of where you are, where you live, who you are, you always have 24 hours in a day. Irrespective of where you live, whether within the continent, outside the continent, you will always have 24 hours. Whether you are doing great things or not, whether you are utilizing your time well or not, you will always have 24 hours. It's a gift, equally given, equally distributed to each and every one of us. The number 3 thing that you will always have around you is the mind. The mind is a gift. It's one of the gifts that God has given you and I. Everything that has transformed this planet in the last 60, 70 years, they are all the products of the mind. That is the compartment for thinking, imagination, visualization, a lot of things. One of the things I will say is treasure your mind. Don't limit it and don't put it on suspension. Make sure you expand your mind. It is what you put in that the mind gives back to you. It's a platform for transformation. Now, the number 4 thing that you always have with you is people and relationship. None of us will be in isolation. There will always be people around us. People are blessings. Sometimes people are liabilities and sometimes they are assets. But you will always have people and relationship with you. There will be no time that you just be on your own. You will always be surrounded with people. Don't limit people to your family. They are more than that. You will always see people on this planet. Now, the number 5 thing that you have is an environment. You will always be in a place. In Africa, Africa is a place. Africa is a continent. We are in our billions in numbers. So there's enough people to serve in a place, a particular place. Not to now talk about the world at large. None of us is floating. So you will have a place. No matter where you are, you will have a place to settle. The number 6 thing is knowledge and experience. Men and women have walked on this planet for thousands of years. There are always things you can pick up from them. There are things that you can learn around you There are things that you can't be educated about. There is knowledge and experience, a lot of them, that you can learn. All you have to do is pay attention. You can get a lot if you pay attention to what is around you, to what other people have done. The number 7 thing are natural resources. Like I always say, we didn't plant them, we met them on this planet. Freely given. If we talk about oil, talk about gold, talk about diamonds, talk about, a lot of stuff, they were met on this planet. No man planted them. Now, those are the 7 things that you will always have with you. We need to look around us. We need to look inside us and see what we can do with what we have to serve humanity better. I want you to know that it's one thing for you to have access to things that can transform life. It's another thing for you to understand how to utilize those things. Sometimes it's not about whether you have all the 7. It's about how to utilize what you have. You may say you don't have access to natural resources, but the 4-6 ratio 6-1, you have access to them. It is how you use this gift that will transform not just your life, but the life of others. These gifts are going to be with you. There will be no time you can say to yourself or to me or to any other person that you are empty. You are not empty. You will always have this with you. Now, this comes to you irrespective of where you are living, irrespective of your status in the society. These are freely given gifts, and you have to harness them. I want you to know that there is something that gives us fulfillment in life. It is productivity and service. It is more than money. It is what creates money. Productivity and service. Let us focus on how we can utilize this God-given gift to the benefit of others and ourselves. As we use this gift, we're going to see a transformed Africa. An Africa that makes the life of people beautiful, glorious. Everything that we have seen in the last 60, 70 years is based on the utilization of this gift. If you are getting value from this video, I'd like you to consider subscribing to this channel, liking the video, and sharing it with others. Remember, a candle does not lose its value by giving light to others. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.